Good morning. This is Mike Thurman with Dreyer and Reinbold Infinity North, dealer number 70059, and this is the highly anticipated 2025 Infinity QX80 autograph. Beautiful vehicle. These piano key LEDs starting here at the front are your daytime running lights, double as your turn signals. Coming down the front, we have your driving light stack, and then down here is actually an aerodynamic aid that funnels air out across these beautiful 22-inch wheels that then lead you down the side of the vehicle. These hood vents, one on either side, one is actually functional, the other one is there to match. And under this hood is a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 4-cam engine that makes 450 horsepower and 516 foot-pounds of torque, mated to a 9-speed transmission. Plenty of go in this vehicle. Coming on down the side here, we see the canopy roof, the deep steps in the side. In this light, which is fortunate, we can see the molding reveal itself. The pickup here at the back actually takes what's a large vehicle and actually trims it down. As we come around to the back of the car here, you have the smoke bow of LED lamps across the back that when they're lit up, they come on fast and bright. There are over 300 LEDs in here. You can still tow 8,500 pounds. There's a receiver hitch behind this panel right here that is easily removable. QX80, 4-wheel drive. Just another look down this side. Let's climb in and we'll hit a few of the more interesting points on the inside. Here in the driver's compartment, when you enter, the first thing you notice is the soft, perforated, semi-aniline leather that is heated, cooled, and with a massage function. Also the Klipsch surround speakers on the headrests, open pore wood with metal inserts here. As we climb in, we notice we have the 2-spoke steering wheel. And as we started, the whole thing comes to life. Now on this steering column, as I said, we have the 2 spokes. Let's turn down the fan a little bit here on our climate control. So we have the control over 2 14.1-inch displays. One for the driver information screen, one for the Google built-in. We choose the driver display over here, and from here we can go in and customize the vehicle the way we want it. We can also see things like temperature, trip odometer, the standard items, plus many more over here. This is where we can actually customize the vehicle. Moving over here to the right, I'll click the right button. This brings up our controls over here. One of the things I want to show here, and again, this is the infotainment control. One of the really interesting things we can do here is just see how easily we move through these screens and how quickly they display. And we can go in and actually listen to the Klipsch audio experience from this 24 speaker reference system. Now this system has a very interesting feature. It's a segment first where the people in the car can be listening to music and the driver can actually enter his or her own audio zone in order to take calls, do business over the phone while the rest of the car is being entertained. Coming down here from the two 14-inch displays, we have our 8-inch display. This is climate control. It is drive mode from personal, standard, economy, sport, towing, and snow mode. Now this is a 4-wheel drive car. Snow mode would be for very deep snow. Also here on this 8-inch display, we have the ability to raise and lower the vehicle. It can be lowered down for access for people that need a little help getting into the vehicle. Raises 2 inches for driving automatically, and then off-road to 14 miles per hour or less, you are actually able to raise the car even further, an additional 2 inches. Just very briefly, the camera system on this car is really spectacular. So you can see, again, in this wide, bright display, this is our view to the front. If I were to put it in reverse, the view instantly shifts to the rear. I'll put it back in a forward gear or back in park. And I want to show you the standard displays here. So this is straightforward, each side, so you can see what's on the sides of the vehicle. Right here is a broad view to the front, which you can actually expand to see around corners. If you're coming to a corner and you're not quite sure what's around, choose this mode. You'll be able to see vehicles on either side. The next one, really innovative. This is called the invisible hood. And this is actually looking down through where the hood would be. You don't want to curb your tires in a car wash or at a drive-through. This is what you would use. And again, in this mode, you have the wide view as well. Standard other mode, 3D clear around the vehicle to get a really nice view of just what the environment is around your vehicle. Right here, we have the wireless charging for your phone, 2 USB-C ports in here as well. Cup holders, must have cup holders. In the autograph, this piece is a cooled area, runs off the air conditioning, keeps your lunch, your sandwiches, your beverages cool on road trips. Now, that pretty much goes over the front. I guess I forgot to mention this mirror, which is an electronic mirror. You have the choice of either a glass mirror with a reflection or the image generated right here on this screen from a camera over the rear hatch. Makes it very nice if you have a lot of people in the car or boxes or things. You can see right through the cabin all the way to a broad view of what's behind you. You do have the panoramic roof with the panoramic screen that slides all the way back. This is an improvement over the previous generation, which had just the little mail slot. This is the entire roof. Now, let's have a look in the back seat. So here in the second row of the autograph, we have heated, cooled, and massaging captain's chairs in the second row. We have our climate control here, our third range climate control. These are your seat controls right here. Again, space, cup holders, can't have too many of those. One of the nicer things is that in this model, in this year, not just the autograph, the seats actually move fore and aft. The tilt is power, and you have the function push and hold at the top of the rear seat, and it will tilt and slide forward, giving easy access to the third row. The people in the third row also can easily reach this button to lift themselves out. Push and hold, it returns to exactly the place where it was. Now, let's walk around to the rear of the car. from here, with the car running and with the doors shut, you're able to actually lower the vehicle in order to facilitate moving luggage in and out. One of the nicer things, both rows, second and third row, are fully powered from back here, as well as from up in the front. You can see the seats at one touch. They fully fold down, giving an amazing amount of room for that couch you want to move, or whatever you may have. Again, this third row you can see while they're down. They have the ability to recline the seats as well, and this third row is actually heated. Again, whichever configuration you would like to choose is available right here. Let's close that really quickly, and that brings us back pretty much to where we started. These details, large and small, and the entire package with the power, the driving dynamics, this is one remarkable, beautiful road vehicle, and I know you'll like it. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this.